Namaskar. Today we will be studying about gallbladder. Gallbladder is essentially a pear-shaped cul-de-sac that communicates with the common hepatic ducts via the cystic duct. Cystic duct coming from the gallbladder joins with the common hepatic duct to form common bile duct. It is a 7.5 to 12 centimeter long organ that is found on the inferior aspect of the anatomical right lobe of the liver. It can accommodate 25 to 30 ml of bile under normal circumstances but can expand up to 50 ml. Functions of gallbladder. The main function of the gallbladder is to store and concentrate bile needed for the digestion of fats in food. When food containing fat enters the digestive tract, it stimulates the secretion of cholecystokinin from eye cells of the duodenum and jejunum, and in response to cholecystokinin, the gallbladder rhythmically contracts and releases its contents into the common bile duct, eventually draining into the duodenum. Bile emulsifies fats in partly digested food, thereby assisting their absorption. The bile consists primarily of water and bile salts and also acts as a mean of eliminating bilirubin, a product of hemoglobin metabolism, from the body. The bile that is secreted by liver and stored in gallbladder is not the same as the bile that is secreted by the gallbladder. During the gallbladder storage of bile, it is concentrated 3 to 10 times by removal of some water and electrolytes. Now we come to the histology of gallbladder. The gallbladder has three distinct layers within its wall. The yellow-brown mucosa is formed from simple columnar epithelium that sits on lamina propria. These simple columnar cells possess microvilli at the apical surface. There are also diverticula within the mucosa that extend to the muscular layer known as the crypts of Luschka or Rokitansky-Eschoff sinuses. The relatively loose lamina propria beneath the mucosal lining is rich in connective tissue, elastic fibers, blood vessels, lymphocytes, and lymphatics. The muscularis or the fibromuscular layer is a relatively thin layer of smooth muscle fibers and collagen fibers arranged haphazardly. Gallbladder is enclosed in a thin sheet of serosa, that is external adventitia. The serosa is usually confined to the fundus of the gallbladder and extends circumferentially around the inferior sides of the body and neck of the sac. The most important thing to remember is that there is no muscularis mucosa and submucosa in gallbladder. Now this is a still image of the histology of the gallbladder. The gallbladder mucosa is thrown into temporary folds and the epithelium consists of a lining of a single layer of tall columnar cells. Each cell has basal oval-shaped nucleus and an apical part having a brush border due to the presence of microvilli. Then there is lamina propria that has loose connective tissue with diffuse lymphocytes in it. There may be also few blood vessels and lymphatics present in it. Then there is the fibromuscular coat with haphazardly arranged smooth muscle fibers and collagen fibers. This layer rests on a thin fibroareolar coat containing numerous small blood vessels. Now this is an electron microscope image of the epithelium of gallbladder. In this, we can very beautifully appreciate the microvilli present on the apical surface of the cell, which leads to a brush border appearance. Then there are apical mucus granules. There are mitochondria and these are intercellular spaces, and there is a nucleus which is basal and oval shaped. Now this is a slide of gallbladder. We can see that there are three layers. The first layer is the mucosal lining, which consists of a single layer of tall columnar cells. See, we can make out that these are columnar cells and they have a basal. See, it is present near the base of the cell and the nucleus is oval shaped. And in the apical part, there are microvilli which lead to the appearance of a brush border. Beneath the mucosal lining, there is lamina propria. This is the lamina propria. It has loose connective tissue, blood vessels, and lymphocytes. Then there is this muscle layer or the fibromuscular layer, which has collagen fibers and smooth muscle fibers arranged haphazardly. Now this is the Rokitansky-Eschoff sinus or the crypt of Luschka that we were talking about. These are the diverticula in which we can see the mucosal lining. It goes beyond the muscular layer. This is present outside the muscle layer. So these are known as Rokitansky-Eschoff sinuses or the crypts of Luschka. As told previously, this does not have, gallbladder does not have muscularis mucosae or submucosa. Then beneath this fibromuscular coat is the thin fibroareolar coat containing numerous blood vessels. This was about the histology of gallbladder. Thank you.